Hey guys, Ken Furukawa here. Welcome to my final update where I am building a profitable affiliate marketing business using the power of YouTube. And I started off with the Taking Action Online 7-Step Action Plan and then followed up with the TAO Marketing Academy. And if you hear that music, it's pomp and circumstance, which means that it is graduation time. Unfortunately, I couldn't find my college cap because I wanted to do the whole tassel thing in front of you guys. But you know what? You get the picture, right? You get the point. I've graduated. This is it. So let's take a look at what this module entails. So right here. So my last update was week 25 and 26. Today, it is graduation time, baby. So let's take a look at what I learned in this module. And I just gotta say, this has been an amazing experience, an amazing journey of building this business. And I hope you guys have learned something. I hope you saw and can understand that if I can put this together, so can you. I now have an asset, people. I have multiple assets. I have a website. I have a lead magnet. I have an email list, most importantly. So I've got everything that I need in order to make money online. All right. Did it take time? Yes. Did it require focus and discipline? Absolutely. So contrary to what people say on Warrior Plus, you guys know, if you know my other channel, I always talk about Warrior Plus, JVZoo, and ClickBank. It is never easy, guys. It is never. The process is simple. I can explain the process to you guys, but whether or not you guys can do it, well, that's the whole challenge, right? That's what separates those of us who can succeed online versus those who don't. So let's take a look at what this implementation part of this module was all about. So there's not much to do in the way of, tweaking a website or, or adjusting the funnel in any way. All right. This is more about Philip giving you advice as you embark on your journey beyond the TAO Marketing Academy. Okay. Because just because I've gone through the TAO Marketing Academy doesn't mean that the work stops. There's going to be constant learning and improving. Okay. And he'll talk about all this stuff, as you go through all of these lessons. I don't want to give away the gold nuggets that he is sharing in these videos. But what I can tell you is that he's a big believer in repetition. Philip will tell you that repetition is the mother of all learning, and that when you repeat, let's say watching the videos, again, the training videos, when you reread a book or rewatch some videos that you've watched in the past, what that's doing is that it's helping you to gain a deeper perspective of how far you've come. So to give you an example, if you go through the 7-Step Action Plan or even the TAO Marketing Academy, and he's going to ask you to go back and rewatch those lessons. When you rewatch them, because you've been through them already and you've accomplished those tasks, you're going to see things from a different perspective. I know I have, and especially because I already have another YouTube channel, fully monetized, and I'm making money off of it. But to go back to start from the very beginning, it kind of reminds me of, I'm getting sidetracked here, but it kind of reminds me of one of the Rocky movies. I think it was Rocky 2 or whatever, or Rocky 3. I'm not sure, but anyway. He's achieved all the success and he loses in his fight, and he goes back to his roots. Right? He goes back to training the way that he did. It wasn't about all the fancy equipment and the fancy training and all that stuff, the high-tech stuff. He went back to his roots. And by doing so, from where you've at and where you are now, and you go back to where you were at before, you have a deeper appreciation and understanding of what it takes. And I think that's very important. And I think it's a lesson that most of you, if you've gone through the training, you're going to want to go back and rewatch it. I know, I can tell you for a fact that I do go back to the 7-Step Action Plan. when there are certain elements within the training that I like to rewatch, because sometimes I forget, right? And I do things and I forget because I'm moving on to other stuff, and it's always good to go back and I go, oh yeah, that's what I did. Oh, and I learned this and I learned that, and it kind of, I don't know, it just makes me excited to know that I've come this far and I've learned new skills. Even though I've built a business already, I'm learning new skills because I've learned new systems, right? This business is constantly changing, and I think that's what I love about it, is I'm constantly learning. All right. Another thing he's going to talk about, leveling up to the 1% club, is being obsessed with success and pursuing that, right? And doing things like watching videos and reading books and challenging yourself and pushing yourself to grow as an entrepreneur. When people say it's a journey, it's true. It is a journey. It never ends. Just because you've built the business doesn't mean that you stop, right? I'm gonna continue to create content. I'm gonna post twice a week, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go through my emails and I'm gonna rewrite them as I grow. I'm gonna put out new lead magnets. I already have put out new lead magnets already. So I am constantly tweaking, the process, right? My strategy to see what's working and what's not working. I have a roadmap on how I want to get there, but whether or not things work or not, that's up to me to try. And I like experimenting. My whole theory, or my whole philosophy, is what's the worst that can happen, right? You learn something new, you grow from it, and you keep moving forward. So guys, I don't want to just ramble on here. I know this is the last video. I just want to close out by saying that it has been truly an amazing experience, and I hope you guys can see that it does take work, but you can do it. If you really, really want it, you can do it. You just have to focus on your one thing and put in the time and effort to growing as not only as a person, but as an entrepreneur. So guys, this is it. Here's my tassel, flipping tassel thing that I'm doing to signify that I've graduated. It's virtual, imaginary, whatever. But I'm glad that you guys joined me. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys, reach out to me, ask me some questions about, what I've been through. But everything is here. And, Taking Action Online, the TAO Marketing Academy made it possible for me to start from scratch and build this business. And so I'm going to probably, I probably will update this playlist should things start rolling and I start, getting more commissions and things like that. But before I go though, I want to just update you guys on my YouTube channel. All right. So let's take a look. Right now, I've got 989 subscribers. Okay, I've built up my content to the point now where I have, let's see here, 67 videos. 67 videos. And you can see right here, I've got 2 already scheduled at the time of this recording. Okay, I've got 2 scheduled. And I'm going to continue to build my buffer. I'm going to continue making content and continue to push forward. So I hope you guys found this case study to be helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. This is Ken Furukawa, your lead magnet authority, and I'll see you guys in my next video.